Hi, this is Ken Lau. In the last video, we talked about the problem, and now we see how to solve this. So we just take a subset of data and go to this here. So which is very similar to that. Now, what they want to do is actually copy this, and these are expected outcomes. So you just need copy this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here. I mean, no, not a big deal, right? If you it is manageable. If you talk about this data set, and you not only do it one time, but every single month, that's the big deal. That is time consuming and prone to error, okay? Because you're not doing one time. So how to solve this, right, is that you're going to use the first we're going to convert this into here, and then we will then move into this one here. Okay, well, from here you have to turn into this one. Something like easier to do that if we have know how to use the what do you call it, the index and match. So yes, we're going to use that. First we convert this here, we copy this, and then come over here, right click, I just right click here and choose the transpose. Okay, transpose. Now and then next one is that I also have this here, copy, right click, and transpose again one more time. Then next thing is that I want to use you need to be good in using match function and index, but let's just talk about what's index. So index, I'll highlight this here. These are the data range and comma, and if I want to get this value here, so it will be on the first row, so one row, and it's also on the first column, so I just put 1 and index, and I got 544. Now if I copy this down, just before I copy down, I want to highlight this, highlight them, press the function key F4, and I copy this down here, and you notice that something is not right, because I want something for the second item, but since this is not changing, so I need to change it manually. So I can put 2 here, and okay, it's not there, and if I just drag it here, and I also still have an issue, which is this is on the third, so I cannot, and I change it to 3. So another one way is that you can help you understand is that we just put a 1 2 3 here, so it will help you easier. So rather than refer to a stick value which is 1, so I'm going to highlight this here and click OK, and just drag here. So well, you can do this here. You see, it's easier to understand that. As for the repayment, it will be always on the first row, and if you go for the next one here, I can say that it is much almost the same. These are the here. Okay, so perhaps I just lock it here. Okay, as for this one here, yeah, I'm just locking this here. As for this, since this is the second row, so I can just change it to 2. Okay, so I think this is easier to understand. Yeah, just that you need to manually change it one time, but after all, you only need to change one time. So that's it. So from here, you can turn to here. Now the question is that from here, how do you turn into here? Okay, so what I do is that I'll copy this. No, actually, you don't need to, but I just explain to you that you can do this. So, okay, so let's just look at it here one more time before we do that. Just transpose. So what essentially this index function tells you? Okay, what is this really about? Is that this is the data range. This is where to store the real data right here, C4 to J6. And what's 1? Month means that it is now we are getting from the repayment. So this is the first row. These are the first row. So we're getting something from the first row. Okay, it's not the row number, but it's the first row relatively. And then I have the M12. What's M12? M12 is basically here. These are just because it's sorted, so we can just say this is the first column, which is matching here first. This is the second column, which is matching here, and so on. So therefore, I can just simply convert it with using the index function. So I hope this is helpful to you. Okay, cool. So this just great, and after that I can just copy. I can make use of the Power Query to unpivot it from here. It become this, and the next troublesome question is that some of the items actually have two columns for one payer. So how do you manage this one here if you want to do this, right? So you can see that here, if I do have two payer, and then here I have some I don't have some value here, but the thing is that but if I do this here and I just start right here, what else do I have? Okay, you can see that this is A. So no, here is actually empty. So you can see that it's empty. So I can have an 8, but oh, maybe I can. But still, there's some error here that we want to work on it, because this is not a unique column. This is one payer, but it consists of two columns. One payer. So this is something that we want to deal with it in the next video. We are using combination key, so which could be useful for others. Yeah. So I hope that this video explained to you how to convert from here into here by using the index function. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless Asia. I thank Jesus for giving me the ability to share.